Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing good and staying safe. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, do sure like, share and subscribe to my channel. Live tasty, be happy. Last week in our house we had potluck, and in that potluck I made some 2 to 3 dishes. In that I will be sharing only one recipe today, which is super awesome and very tasty sweet treat recipe. It is the cake recipe, milk cake with caramel chocolate topping I will be sharing today. Before I share the recipe, I will just get started with the preparation of few party snacks and what was the welcome drink I prepared. I will be sharing that first. When coming to snacks, always these kind of snack plates are really a great fun way of presenting both for kids as well as for all adults too. For welcome drink, I prepared Harira, which is a very traditional recipe, a very traditional way of making almond milk. I have already shared a very detailed recipe on Harira. I will leave the link in the description box. Everybody loved that Harira and everybody were asking for the recipe too. And I am sure you will also like it. Sure, give it a try. For potluck, as it was in our house, I made 2 to 3 dishes. In that I prepared one is biryani and another one is nothing but pav bhaji. For biryani I made the sides also with raita and khatte baigan or the bagara baigan. That also I made. All the recipes are already there on my channel. For multiple times I have shared biryani, khatte baigan and all. But I will share the pav bhaji recipe separately some other video. But today only one recipe I will be sharing, that is the cake recipe. That is milk cake. That milk cake also I have shared multiple times with different flavors. Today the topping will be different, and once again I am refreshing the recipe for all those who have not seen the recipe before. Just I'm adding few glimpses of the biryani, khatte baigan, that drink, that is harira, everything I'm just showing you. This is the cake recipe I'm going to share. Very awesome. I prepared this cake multiple times in my house, both for my husband's birthday and for my birthday too. I prepared this cake only, and today you will see the recipe also. Before starting itself, I've kept the ingredients, everything ready. Vanilla essence, baking powder, oil, milk, sugar, flour and eggs. I will just give you all the measurements as it goes. 5 eggs I have taken, separate egg whites and egg yolks, and then we'll get started with the next step. Egg whites and egg yolks I will be beating separately. In egg whites I added a pinch of salt and 1 cup of sugar I have taken. Half cup sugar I will use in egg white and half cup I will be using in egg yolk. While beating the sugar, gradually add sugar little by little, half cup. For 5 eggs, I have taken egg white and half cup sugar. While this egg white is getting prepared, we will go and parallelly prepare the egg yolk also. Before starting, I will finish up this sifting work also. 1 cup of maida and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Nicely sift it and keep. This is also another tip for soft and fluffy cake. Now you can see egg yolks. I have this hand beater and the stand blender, so I am using both parallelly. So all the work was done in 15 minutes itself. Don't worry if you have only hand blender, just you can do it slowly and steadily, one by one, like first make the egg whites and then come to the egg yolks. You can see now the egg yolks are just turning nice pale yellow custard like it is. It will take only 2 to 3 minutes for the egg yolks to bring to that consistency. By the time we prepared egg yolks, the egg whites are also done. See the stiff peaks. Can you see the stiff peaks? It should be like this. So at this point stop it, and now we will mix the other ingredients. Half cup of oil, any oil without any flavor, and half cup of milk, both together, and then 2 tablespoons of vanilla essence. All this now once again we will give a nice good blend. If you have hand blender, first finish up the job of egg whites. Stiff peaks have come. Keep it aside. Take another bowl and do all these egg yolks what I have done. Then afterwards you will see what now I am doing. Again I have on the stand blender. In that I will gradually add this egg yolk mix. At this point you should be very careful. Do not blend it too much. Instantly when all the egg yolk has come, stop it. You have to just stop only in that stand blender. As you keep it on, you mix, right, it will get mixed off. Otherwise the air in the egg whites will completely gone. We need that air bubbles in them. Now you see I have just added all the dry ingredients and just give very gently, you mix it in the same direction and layer it in the baking tray. Any tray. I always use this casserole, and definitely do not miss out adding any baking sheet in the bottom. Otherwise it will be very difficult for you to remove the cake. As there is less fat in the cake, cake will tend to stick in the bottom. Always for this cake 350 Fahrenheit 35 minutes. That's all. After 35 minutes I checked, and I will leave in the oven itself for half an hour to 1 hour until it cools down completely. Now you can see I will just flip the cake in that same pan because this is going to be my serving dish also. Nicely you can see the cake was nice and fluffy, but it is gone down. Don't worry, as soon as the liquid goes inside the cake it will become fluffy again. I have taken 1 can of evaporated milk, same quantity of heavy whipping cream also I added, cream in it, and half can of condensed milk. Mix all the 3 different kinds of milk. Now nicely pierce with the help of a fork or any sharp object like this, and give nice pierce in the cake so that the milk is completely absorbed easily. All the milk I will just pour it inside. I will not keep anything, I will not save anything, because you keep it in fridge like that, the cake will be keep on absorbing as much as possible. It will absorb and it will become super soft and fluffy cake. Nicely I will cover it with a cling foil and leave it in the fridge. This is previous day night I am making. Next day only I will be working with the toppings and even the whipping cream. This topping I will be making with the caramel. First half cup sugar with little water. I made caramel until it becomes golden brown. Don't make it too brown. To that I have added 2 tablespoons of butter until the butter melts. Just give it a good mix, and there I am adding half cup of water. At this point you will be so disappointed. You will feel, why did I add water? It will become so hard candy like. Followed by I also added 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Again I will be adding 1 more cup. Totally 1.5 cup of whipping cream and half cup of water I added. You can see how it is like a candy. You will be having this candy like texture for at least 5 to 6 minutes as you keep on cooking, right? Now I added half cup of choco chip. As you keep mixing it, 10 minutes time it will take for making this syrup. At the end you will see all that sugar which was like candy will melt and all a homogeneous mixture will be there. I have given again vanilla extract in this, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. You can choose to give coffee flavor also at this point. If you have instant coffee you can give that flavor also. Now you see I have just strained it through a strainer, and it is hot and very runny mixture. Leave it on the counter for until it cools down, then cover it with cling foil, touching the touching the chocolate, and keep it in the fridge. Now again in my stand blender I have taken heavy whipping cream, half of the heavy whipping cream which was remaining after using in the caramel, that is caramel topping, and in the cake to soak. The remaining fully in 1 liter whatever was there I have put it in the stand mixer, and half cup of sugar I have taken. Just little by little I will be adding it and making a nice stiff peak heavy whipping cream. This whipping cream will take almost 8 minutes. Slowly every 2 minutes increase the speed and you will end up making nice stiff cream. That whole cream I will be shifting over the cake. You can see the cake has absorbed maximum milk, and even if little milk is there, don't worry. Now I will be fully layering the whipping cream on the cake and leave it in the fridge again to set. Spread the cake with the cream very evenly all over. Nice thick layer will be very nice. Already I have shared the same recipe with the rose milk flavor and also plain vanilla flavor with nice berries topping. I will leave both the links in the description box. They are very awesome recipe. Same recipe with little bit minor changes, you will end up making different, extremely different taste and cake. After finishing up, I will keep it in the fridge again because my caramel is getting cooled down. I have kept it in fridge. You can see the caramel. See, I have removed the cling foil and it will be thick. Even before putting it on the cake, right? You should keep it out for half an hour out of the fridge. Otherwise, it will be too thick. With this consistency, if you want, you have to add water, cream, butter and chocolate chips. All together it will give a nice creamy texture. Do not go hard while spreading this way. Very gentle feather touch you should touch and spread it all over evenly. As it has melted choco chips and butter in it, you will have a beautiful glaze on itself. Very simple way of decoration. Both the time I use this only. I have added clips over here from both the times I have made because the recipe I am sharing today, right, that cake cutting was I don't have the clips very nicely, so I have added the cake which I prepared previously, the same cake I prepared on my husband's birthday. Those clips also I have added in here. Very beautiful, very tasty, sponge like cake and fully soaked in milk, so you can imagine how tasty it will be. Definitely give it a try. Every time I make this cake, everybody will ask me, where did I buy? It will be to that perfection. The taste and the look is ultimate. You can see it. I prepared this cake for our party. In party, two of us had birthday, that is me and my friend, so we both cut this cake together and I will share that clip also at the end. Keep watching. So beautiful, so elegant, just looking like a wow. This viral dialogue is perfectly fitting for my cake. I'm sure all of you will love it too. I have shared the very detailed recipe of this cake here. I'm sure all of you will end up making the same super soft cake with nice delicious topping. You can choose to make any topping of your choice. This is the chocolate and caramel topping I have shared today. Previously rose milk topping also I have shared, and also vanilla cream with berry. All the links will be there in the description box. Hope you all enjoyed watching my video. If you like my videos, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Live tasty, be happy. Soon I'll be back with another awesome recipe or a vlog. Until then, stay safe, take care and goodbye.